Hey, low riders, it's me, Lois, and today I just want to introduce you to this big guy behind me. His name is Brian Joseph Brundage. That is my brother who passed away on March 19, 2015, and I started a nonprofit in his honor the year after in May of 2016. It is called the Brian Joseph Brundage Number 44 Education Fund Incorporated. And the reason for my nonprofit is my brother was a big proponent of education, and my nonprofit is offering scholarships or financial aid to students who attend Oregon State University or would like to attend Oregon State University. Our goal also is to get him in perpetuity with Oregon State so that his name is always synonymous with Oregon State. He would go around to the schools every year and talk to the kids. He was really big on you going to school, listening to the teacher, getting that education, because as long as it's free, you should be taking advantage of every opportunity given to you when it comes to education. Unfortunately, nowadays, they want to charge you for everything. When we were coming up in New York City and Queens, New York, and Brooklyn, New York, we were very fortunate because we had all types of programs. We had before school programs, after school programs, after school programs. This program we used to go to called The Door, where they taught you job skills, life skills. You played games, you did your homework, you were in a community of people who were like-minded. And I don't know where the funding came from. I just know that from what I'm hearing now, living in the state of Oregon, that the funds are not going to the schools, the public schools, because there's supposed to be funding going to the public schools, and they're always trying to take that funding away from us. And I'm not in agreement with that. I do think that everyone should get a free education. Like I said, when I was growing up, yes, everything was free. Also, your first 2 years of college, when you would go to community college, somewhere like York College or something like that. But nowadays, it's like even community college is costing you an arm and a leg, and parents cannot afford to send their children to college because all these fees and all these, I want to say politicians, but it's not just the politicians, it's also the parents that are not realizing that they're putting themselves into debt by changing all the things that we've had in place for so many years. You change one thing, then somebody's going to come and change something else, and someone else is going to change something else. And before you know it, you're paying an arm and a leg to send your child to school. Because you pay for lunch. I never paid for lunch. Never paid for breakfast. I never paid for snacks. Okay, you're paying for anything. You can go to gym, but if there's any sport you want to be involved in, like football, basketball, volleyball, or what have you, you got to pay for that. You got to pay for camp. Never paid for camp. I went to day camp, and I also went to sleepaway camp. Day camp is when you go from like 8 or 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. And you just do stuff around the community. You plant flowers, what have you. We had all these free programs available to us that have been taken away. And now we got our children on the streets doing God knows what. So it is important that our children get their education, number one, and that if it is offered free, that you do take advantage of it. Please don't go to school acting a fool and being disrespectful, because you're going to wish you had taken advantage of that education when it comes time for you to be gainfully employed and become a productive member of society. Again, this is my little brother, Brian Joseph Brundage, who I started the nonprofit for. Yes, I bit my tongue again. And it's called the Brian Joseph Brundage Number 44 Education Fund Incorporated. And at this time, I'm trying to put up my stickers and everything so I can start getting paid from YouTube, because my intention is anything that I get paid from you joining as a subscriber or joining my private group, 50% of that will be going to Dang, I bit my tongue again. Sorry, guys. 50% of that will be going to the nonprofit. And once I get my website up, and it was up, but then I messed it up because I built it from scratch, and I don't know what I did, but I messed it up, so I have to restart everything all over again. But I'm hoping that you guys will join me in supporting my nonprofit and also helping me get my brother to be a long-lasting name with Oregon State University. I do want to thank you for taking the time to listen to me. That I know this was not the best elevator pitch. I just decided to come out and do it because I'm sure some people wanted to know about this picture behind me. We did get this on Friday and we put it up. And yes, that is my little brother who I miss dearly. We were like thieves in the night. We were thick as thieves. You know, he's the type of brother, when I was living in New York and he was out here in Oregon, I could call him and say, so-and-so did so-and-so, and he'd be on the next flight. That was my brother right there. He was my ride or die. You know, we were 11 months apart. I am the oldest, and I miss him dearly every single day. And I have a grandchild. His name is Ruben. His name is actually Ruben Lois Brundage Beaver, and he looks just like my brother. He was over here this weekend helping Grandma on the computer because I'm trying to learn how to set up AdSense and all of that. So I hope you guys stay tuned to me. Stay tuned with me and bear with me through all my flaws and fallacies because I don't know what I'm doing, but I do think I get better at it as I do it. And I do like to talk, so I just got to be a little bit smoother with it. But I'm definitely one for commenting and replying to comments. So anything you have to ask me, please get in the comments below. Please don't forget to comment for me. Engage with me. Like, share, and definitely subscribe to my channel. Become a member. I do appreciate you all. I love you all. Peace.